Ugh. Well, guys, I'm pretty tired, but I'm gonna turn on the news and find out the latest tornado update.
We're on scene this morning at a local farmer's home where we can see a prime example of just how damaging this tornado has been. It's estimated to be 1 million in damages just for this area alone. Stay tuned as we investigate more.
Oh my, I can't believe how much damage there is. It's gonna take weeks to clean this up, and I guess we're probably gonna get more work out of it. But right now, we gotta head to the shop, and I always forget about this truck. You drive on the right side, and I keep going in the left door. So the plan for today is we're gonna be digging out for a pool. It's the job we were supposed to do yesterday, but there was a tornado, so we really couldn't do it. So we're gonna do it today. But before we do that, we're gonna be bringing our new to us camper up to the campground, which is probably a 2-hour drive. I never towed one with this type of axle before, so I'm hoping it's pretty easy. It's gonna be hard to back up. So I've been driving for an hour now, and there's trees blown down everywhere. There's cars in the ditches, but we never got a call to do those jobs yet, so I guess we're not getting them. So I'm just pulling into the campground. Oh, okay, there's a tree in the road. I think I can go around this one. The ground don't look too soft on the grass, so we should be okay. I just went in and paid for my lot. It was $285. I'm guessing because it's so late in the season. So I think this one might be the easiest one for me to use. I can just pull right through and we can line up with our picnic table. I'm just going to get everything set up. We're going to get all the connections. We're going to get the power hooked up and we're going to head back to the shop. But before we head back to the shop, we got to stop at the dealership. I ended up getting a couple attachments made up and we got to pick them up. You know what? I think that looks pretty good. So I ended up talking to the owner of the campground and he's looking to expand. He wants more campgrounds put in. So we gotta give him a price when we come up the weekend to go camping. So I just left the dealership at McGregor. We got our two attachments. We got a trailer mover that we got custom made and we got a leveler. But I'm feeling kind of hungry, so we're gonna stop by Tim Hortons and we're gonna get some food. Okay, I just got back in the yard. I got all the attachments out. We're gonna hook up the trailer because, well, we need our skid steer. I think I'm just going to put the mowers in the garage because, well, our zero turn needs to be fixed. It won't start. So I got the skid steer on the trailer. We got our leveler. We might not use it, but it's better to have it. We're going to be heading up to the job site now. I'm going to shut the garage door. But this truck here, I'm actually ordering new parts for it and it should be here soon. And that zero turn, I really wish I got insurance on it, but we're gonna have to be looking for a replacement, I think. I did find one on Marketplace. It's a good price. It's a bit older, but it's in our budget, so we probably end up buying it. Well, guys, I just pulled up to the site, and it looks a little bit different than when we put our bid in. I gotta tell you, yeah, all the trees we're supposed to cut down, they blew down. So I guess that makes our job a little bit easier, hopefully. But we still got a lot of work to do. And I don't have a grapple, so I'm going to have to go to the dealership. But I think this time I'm actually going to buy it because there's going to be a lot of work for it. We got a lot of trees in this area that blew down from the tornado. And we're probably going to get more jobs, so we may as well buy one. I paid $2,100 for this attachment. It's not brand new. We got one that was slightly used, but I don't think it's going to fit through the back of the truck, so we're probably going to have to use the excavator and haul it out. Easy, easy. We got to take our time. We don't want to beat anything up, and I'm pretty rough on the excavator, but guess what? I got the attachment. I got it. We just got to be careful, and I almost threw it on top of the skid steer, so that wasn't good. Well, we really gotta get this job started. Okay, so what would be the best way to cut this? We gotta delimb this tree and try to get it off the house. It's gonna be pretty hard. And we got a lot of trees we gotta cut up. So we're probably gonna be here for a couple hours. Well, I got that done pretty quick. We're just gonna go grab the truck now and we're gonna load this up and bring it down to the sawmill because, well, it looks like it's pretty good wood and hopefully we get a bit more money this time. I'm getting a bit better at backing up. I went through here no problems this time. Last time I was struggling a little bit to get behind the house. Well, I think this is probably the best place for me to park. It's not going to be the prettiest load. I kept the logs kind of long just for the fact that you get more money if they're going to be using it for lumber. So we got to take our time. I don't want to beat up the dump truck. Nice and easy. Oh, this is not going to be good. DOT is not going to like this. And time for the last one. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put this one. I had to put a strap on because, well, everything started to fall out. But we're just going to put it right here on the edge. And we would probably get a big ticket if DOT sees us. But we're going to be taking the back roads. Yep, boys, we're taking the back roads. Well, I got a feeling this is going to be pretty top heavy. And we're probably going to be swaying a bit. But we'll take our time. We'll drive slow, so I'll see you guys when I get back from the sawmill. Well guys, I made $650 off these couple trees, which is going to help out a nice bit, but we gotta dig this out. The pool guys are coming tomorrow. They wind up due to concrete, so we're kinda in a rush now. So I decided to run back to the shop and get my bigger dump truck because the homeowner don't want any of the dirt left here, so we gotta get rid of it. I know I should have had this here the whole time, but I wasn't thinking. But it looks like everything is pegged out. They did an awesome job, and let's get to digging. So if my math is mathing, I'm hoping it only take about 10 truckloads. Now, I'm not very good at math, so I'm probably quite wrong, but anyway. That's why I think it's going to be about 10 truckloads. But what do you guys think it's going to be? Write down in the comments your guess and we'll see who's actually right. Finally, the last truckload that we got to dig out. And I'm hoping we got enough room on the truck. And we don't. So I guess we're going to be leaving a half a bucket on the ground. We'll spread that out. They won't even notice. Well guys, I guess I like to spend money today. I just spent $3,500 on this new attachment. I think it's going to come in handy. We're going to be doing a lot of fencing jobs in the future. So we got this auger. We got to put a lot of fence in this backyard. I'm just going to throw the grapple on because we don't need it anymore for this job. And I'm going to just lay it here for now. We'll fix it up later. I got to get this auger because, well, we still got a couple hours left of this day. And I got to get these fence post holes done because I got a contractor coming in tomorrow. Because I'm way too busy to build this fence with all the damage that's done in this town. So I subcontracted it out. We have to drill about 60 holes for these posts. So we're going to be here all day. So let's get started. Well, that's the first one of 60 done. Only 59 more to go. And here we go with number 2. We got the second one done. Well, it's been a couple of days. I went and bought a pallet of sod. The pool guys were here. They got the pool done. The contractor was here. They got the fence done. And the only thing left for me to do for this job is to lay a little bit of sod. And I think I had enough. It was only a couple spots because they put a walkway around the pool and it looks amazing. And I definitely got enough sod. I probably got too much, but we'll leave the rest here. They can touch up their lawn somewhere else. We kept that open over there because later on they're going to be putting a pool shed. They didn't want to do it after just because, well, they didn't really need it yet. But it's time to lay some sod. Well, guys, we made $42,000 off this job. And I must say, it was well worth it. Like, it looks amazing back here. Now, we do have another job to go to. And we better hurry up. We still got a bit of daylight left. And this job here is a pretty big one. Well guys, I'm just rolling up to the job. As you can tell, the corner of the driveway broke and they wanted it replaced. They blamed the tornado, so insurance is covering it. So we gotta give them a price. Okay, I looked at the driveway. It's definitely in rough shape and it was definitely beat up before the tornado, but I think the tornado took out the corner. Okay, we got the job. I could definitely do it. I'm just a bit worried because it is reinforced concrete. They got wire mesh and they got a little bit of rebar. So my skid steer probably won't be able to do it, but we're going to try it anyway. Now for the moment of truth. Will our little red skiddy be able to tear this driveway up? And I don't think so. We're barely putting a dent in it. Well, I think if I can get the first little bit up, it'd be a lot easier. I don't know. I don't want to go have to rent something, but I'm thinking I might have to. I'm going to try on the corner right quick, and if it works, it works. But I am struggling to try to get this up. Okay, we got the corner off, but at this rate, it's going to take us 3 days. Okay, we're starting to make a little bit of progress. You know what? I should probably bring the dump truck over so we could load it straight in instead of making a pile. Well guys, plans have changed. I went and grabbed my little mini and I ended up renting this jackhammer. We rented it for the day for $500. I'm hoping that's long enough, but it should help out. It should be able to break it up a bit better. Well boys, I'm struggling to get this concrete up. I wonder who poured this driveway. Put in the comments below who you guys think it was, because this driveway is strong. So I found it a bit easier to go under and try to pluck it. It's been working out pretty good, but it's still taking me a long time and I'm almost flipping the excavator. I guess I'm too far out. This is not really the right hammer for this machine. It's a bit big. Well guys, it's been a couple hours and I did what I could with the hammer. I broke up what I could, but I think it's time to start loading some up. It's going to take a while. This driveway was so strong. We had a hard battle trying to get it broke up, but I think we finally got it. This machine's really not the best for picking it up. I guess it's still too close together. Maybe I should have went back to the shop and grabbed my little loader, but I had the skid steer already here. I didn't want to, and I really thought we could get this driveway out because, well, we got it beat up to 1 by 1 chunks and we still can't do anything with the skid steer. But I am not giving up. I'm going to get it. Even if it takes me all night, we're going to get this driveway picked up and put in back the truck. Well, I do think I should get some sort of jackhammer for one of my machines. I just don't know which one yet. I don't think I want it for the small one, but I feel like the small one will be more handy on these jobs because I'm not going to bring a 180 here and try to use that big excavator just for this little driveway. Well guys, it took me a while, but I finally got the last bit of concrete put in back the truck. We're gonna go drop it off and it's a bit wobbly. I think I should have put it closer to the middle, but we're just gonna take our time and I'll see you guys when I get back. Okay guys, I'm on my way back. I end up getting a load of gravel so we can finish this job off. We gotta spread it out and she's gonna get a different company come out and actually pour the driveway. We're not going to try to do that because it won't be half as good as the driveway we just took out. Now, let's see how good we are at spreading the stone. I don't think we're going to do a good job because, well, we haven't in the past and it looks like I'm right. We're not doing a good job, but that's why we have equipment, so we can actually do it good. Okay, so we're going to put about 4 inches all the way across and it should be enough for the concrete, guys, hopefully. Well, I'm just finishing up. We're just back dragging it a bit, making it look a little bit better. I should have got a tamper. We could have tamped it, but they're going to do that before they put the driveway in, so we don't really need to. But we got this job done. Time to clean up. Time to get our money. Well, boys, we made $6,000 and it was a hard job for us to do, but we got it done. But it's Friday. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to call it a day because, well, I'm going camping and we're going to give a price to the guy that owns the campground for our next job, hopefully. He wants us to expand the campsite, clean it up a bit. So I'll see you guys in the next one.